What's up? I'm Derek.
And I'm Tyler.
And we're in State Champs, hanging out with Rock Sound on the Emo's Not Dead cruise.
Hello, Rock Sound. We are sitting in a shut-down private dining room where I see other bands answering similar questions.
Hey, Rock Sound, we are
Emory. Hey, Rock Sound, we are Hawthorne Heights.
What's up, Rock Sound? This is Norma Jean.
Hey, what's up, Rock Sound? We're the Spill Canvas here on the Emo's Not Dead cruise. This is our first time cruising. It's been a blast so far.
Rock Sound, what's up? This is Seosin.
Hey, Rock Sound, we're Scary Kids Scaring Kids. I'm Puyan.
I'm Albert. And I'm Chad.
What's up? We are the Early November. I'm Ace.
My name's Jeff.
Hey, what's up, Rock Sound? We are the Used. This is our very first emo cruise, and we're loving it. We're having the best time.
The first thing that I packed for this cruise, because your girl gets motion sickness like no other, okay? For these little wristbands, all right? I was gonna pack Dramamine, but the lady at Target said that these work better than anything, and so far so good. I'm just like trying not to look at any of the motion, any of the water outside, or I will be a goner.
Special things that I packed, but the guys don't know. I'm just kidding. I brought a bunch of gummies, sour worms.
I believe you.
What the guys don't know. What about you?
Oh, I brought clothes. I don't want to walk around naked.
It's true, I saw.
That's disgusting. No one wants to see that shit. I got a whole bunch of clothes.
I brought hats, many hats. Figured it would be windy on this boat.
You were right.
Brought a full PC, full size 19-inch monitor too, which is fucking hard to pack. Yeah, you should see it. That's it. That's all I brought, actually.
No clothes. That's
No
why
shirts.
I bring
no
extra
nothing.
clothes. He comes and borrows them.
Yeah, it's getting weird, but whatever.
What is one essential item we would pack for a cruise like this? Sunglasses?
Yeah, I actually went to Target the day before we left and bought these sunglasses that I'm wearing. Sunscreen as well.
You know what? Disposable camera. That was essential
Yeah.
for this. We've been snapping disposable camera pictures everywhere, so I'm gonna go with that. But it is very bright out there, so we can't do it without sunglasses either.
One of those cold, what do you call them? The cold things that you put on your eyes. You take it out of the freezer, you put it on your eyes. What's that called?
Spa mask.
Yeah, spa situation thing that
I gotta
brought.
get into the Glossostone, dude.
I brought glitter boots and some leathery pants.
The boots are strong. I'm working on, I had some pneumonia this past year. I had to take some antibiotics. So I'm rebuilding my gut right now. And I'm doing that. While I'm doing that, it's been a challenge with, so when you're a singer, basically, like the diaphragm pulls acid up. So I have 30 packages of bone broth. And so there's 30 packages of bone broth that were snuck on the boat. Contraband bone broth. And I'm also eating some grass-fed butter just straight, like eating it like a Snickers. So there's like a sip of bone broth, bite of butter, and that I'm digesting pretty well. So that I've got some contraband butter, and I've got some contraband bone broth.
What did I bring? I brought my fiance and a winning attitude.
I made sure that in my suitcase I had 3 or 4 pair of swim trunks because I tend to go to the spa multiple times a day.
Yeah. And I brought compression socks and arthritis medication and acid reflux medication. All the medications as we are elder emos.
Yes.
I made sure to get my swim trunks, which I don't know if I'll actually use. I got them.
Swim trunks, plenty of tank tops. Plenty of tank tops.
Lots of underwear and socks.
Lots of underwear and socks. That was going to be my answer.
I didn't need them, but I definitely brought them.
You do not wear either of those things.
No, I don't. I just.
But I did. Yeah, I did bring those as well.
We're all kind of different types of people. I only pack things that are checkerboard related, even though I'm kind of wearing all black right now. But flip-flops, sunscreen is mandatory. I don't need any of those like bands for your wrists or any shit to put behind my ears or anything like that. A phone charger is good. I always buy the internet, always buy the spa package.
Some of the more interesting things that I have packed for this cruise is my whole family. I got my wife and my 2 kids.
Should I pan over?
Sure. Hey.
Hey, family.
They're having a blast. This has been their first experience with the flight, with the cruise ship, going to the Bahamas. So it's been an amazing time for us.
There's only like a couple of outlets in your room. So something that you can, really long cables basically for your phones, and you can only charge a phone in there. So don't try to do anything else. I have this little fan too, if you like to sleep with a fan that plugs into a USB like brick. Works great.
I was gonna say fan because like
it's this fan, like a portable little fan, like it's super good.
There was the people that come by and take care of your rooms. I asked for a fan. They don't provide them on the ship. She was kind enough to just be like, "Oh, you can have one from my room," and like she just brought it over.
That's great.
Yeah, I've been missing my fan for sure. Yeah.
What are the challenges of playing a rock show on a cruise ship?
I would tell you, but we haven't played yet.
We haven't played yet, so we'll tell you. But
however,
we will be feeling the motions of the ocean while we're up there.
Insider reports suggest that you do feel the motion of the ocean as you play.
But we will rock just as such.
I think if there was any challenges, it would be that sun on the pool deck when you're trying to play a rock and roll concert. Sometimes it can hurt you a little bit. So be careful, stay hydrated out here, right?
The challenges of playing a show on a ship, which is hard to say, is that the ship is moving. So the first time we played on Emo's Not Dead, the boat started moving as soon as we started playing it. So it's going this way, I'm going this way. It felt really crazy, but that actually added to the excitement. It was really fun. The crowd was amazing.
Also, my weakness is ice cream. And there's a soft serve machine that I tend to get a cone every time I walk by.
Yeah.
So that's
The challenges of playing a rock show on a moving boat in the middle of the ocean. I think it's different for all of us. We just played our first show last night on a couple of the other ones that we've done. When you're playing like inside the boat, I feel like it's more like you feel the motion in the ocean. Last night it was totally fine. I didn't feel anything. It was at night, so you don't see the ocean moving beside you. I will say there was a little slight mist because it's that green layer that's sitting on top of the thing. So the stage was a tiny bit slick, but it was beautiful. Breeze going through and everything like that. I didn't get dizzy. I thought it was a great time. Yeah, it was awesome. And the fans, they don't care. They rock.
Yeah, one of the great things about touring on a cruise ship is something that we used to love about touring back in the day. On these festivals like Warped Tour, you get to kind of be in the rough of it with all your closest friends. And even though we played a couple shows with folks like Emery and and Craig through drugs previously, on a cruise ship you get the opportunity to actually spend more time with them. You wake up tired, you're out late, and you're bonding on a deeper level. You're eating lunch in the same place. And I think that's something that's really special about these cruise ship tours that we don't really get to experience deeply outside of it. Big reunion with a lot of bands that we used to play with in the back. Seos and Lydia, all these folks who we grew up touring with, we got to reconnect with, and that's been really beautiful.
What are the challenges of playing a rock show on a ship? Look, for me, it's the kind of little bit of movement that you feel every once in a while. I already get thrown off. That, and you just want to party.
Yeah, you want to party. I'll go off of that because the challenge for me is I'm a squirrel type of guy. So squirrel is so much fun all over the place. The shows are fantastic. The movement doesn't bother me at all. The shows are easy. I would say easy. I just want to do a lot of different things all at once.
You know what? I think the most challenging thing is normally before a show you have like an hour, 2 hours to like warm up, to get ready and have your like space. Here it's just like I'm at the pool. I'm over here. I'm laying in the sun. I'm like we're at the bar, and then you're playing right in the middle of everything. Not having that space, that's challenging.
You have no choice but to go on stage very much exhausted.
Raw and ready to rock.
Besides this boat, the craziest place we ever played is a couple places actually. We played like 2 hours north of Johannesburg in this place called Opi Kopi, and it was the craziest festival ever. What else were we saying?
Pink's husband.
Oh yeah, we played Carrie Hart's birthday party, and Pink gave me a pound of mushrooms.
That ended up pretty well though. That worked out.
Yeah, really.
What was the other one? There's one more.
Italy.
Milan,
yeah,
we played some
little park.
It's like a park.
Who did we play with?
Counterparts.
That's right.
So that was kind of cool.
That was really cool.
There's a restaurant chain called Qdoba. It's like Mexican food that you can get in like weird nacho cheese at. And sometime in 2008, we showed up and we played a gig there for 4 or 5 radio station people. And one guy was 90 years old. So that would be the strangest place we ever played. And we ripped. We did it. And we got through it. And here we are in our 40s playing on a cruise.
Aside from this, the strangest place I think I've ever played a show was at this, it was a barber shop that at night flipped into like a music venue. And it was so interesting, and they had like a golf simulator and stuff. It was like really cool for men who like would go and get their hair cut, but it was really interesting. They would just flop it over and it would be a music venue at night, and it was really fun.
The craziest place that we've ever played that was not a cruise was at Chad Fest. Now, we grew up in a small farm town in Gilbert, Arizona, and in order to play shows, we would create our own. So, it was a big farm city. We took over our friend's dairy, stacked up a whole bunch of hay, and played on haystacks. We had a lot of milk fights during that setup too, where these contained cows could not move, so we used their teats as a squirt gun. And we, what else happened?
We wrestled in some hay.
And we saw a calf give birth.
We saw a calf give birth. That was interesting.
So a lot of things can go on when you play on a farm, just like a cruise ship.
The weirdest place we probably ever played a live show is at a rest area in Wyoming, just to fulfill the have played in every state. That was our 50th state, so we had to make it happen. I remember one time we played an acoustic show and we literally played in an attic at someone's house, and it was like a real deal attic, not carpeted. It was bad, but we played some crazy places.
We played in a cave.
We played in a cave. That's cool.
So that was pretty weird.
We've done it all.
That's some cool places.
The strangest show slash setting we've ever played a rock show in outside of this cruise I would have to say it would be like a ski lodge. We played a radio gig at a ski lodge. I tried to go, they gave us free passes, and I tried to go snowboarding, and that was my first and last time I ever tried that. It was horrible. And then probably a backyard. Backyard shows. I slipped on the grass in front of everybody while we were playing. Made a fool of myself.
Played a casino where you could hear the slot machines.
We're playing,
in between songs.
Yeah. Amidst the casino, slot machines, the degenerate gambling, which also is on this ship, which is also awesome.
Yeah.
So that's great.
A few years ago, we did a house show tour, and we did like the basement thing a handful of times, but the weirdest one was in like an actual bedroom. Like, I don't know, 15 by 15, crammed like 100 people in there.
Yeah, it's like some girl's bedroom.
Yeah, that was
Moved
the
all the
weirdest
furniture
one.
out.
Had to like walk through the kitchen to get into it. It was insane.
And all the photos look like Renaissance paintings.
Yeah.
Just insane, packed full of people. It was a blast doing that.
Aside from this, where have we played in a strange location at Pro State Jam Show? Can you this is a you answer.
Yeah, I'm a little archive, a little wealth of
We
knowledge.
have played one wedding. We've also played in a backyard on top of a hockey rink.
We played in a wedding, a backyard on top of...
at a beach.
We played on a beach. These are most of them. The only other one I can think of is when we played with Hit the Lights in Dayton, Ohio. We played in the middle of a wrestling ring.
Oh, yeah.
It was called like Rock Star Pro Wrestling or something.
We've done it all. We've played in parking lots. We've played in fields.
Skate parks on the top of the
parks.
half pipe.
We've played in abandoned slaughterhouses.
First ever out of town show.
So,
in Connecticut.
Hire us. We'll play wherever you want us to.
Apparently. We have no standards.